والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما يا ذا الجلال والإكرام آمين. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to our session today, Islam or creative thinking in Islam, concepts and issues. This is to remind all of you and all of us that it is reflections taken and summaries taken from the book, my textbook, Islam, with the same title. Okay, Creative Thinking in Islam, Concepts and Issues. It was published 3 years ago by IIUM and IIIT. Okay, our session for today is efficient leadership, a systemic thinking or model of prophetic thinking, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So for the introduction, by the way, this chapter is intended to share with you a model. You see, most of the chapters at the beginning are taken from the Quranic perspective, and well, some of them for sure, also some of them, with the exception of some of them, they are based on both Quran and Hadith, and also maybe sometimes we refer to the scholarly views. Okay, for today's chapter or session is actually about a model from the Sirah, from a Sirah an-Nabawiyah. Okay, so first of all, in that chapter, I did raised I started with the traits theory. This is one of the theories. We have 3 or 4 theories that I referred to on leadership, first of all, to start with. So the first one is called traits theory, and this theory discusses about the traits, qualities, characteristics that leaders should have or possess, and whether it is from the Western perspective or it's also the Islamic perspective. These qualities are universal. These qualities are, or traits are, universal in nature. So like you can see here, mentioned that honesty, integrity, courage, positive image, emotional intelligence, excellent individual and group communication skills, demanding in terms of performance level, good nature, self-confidence, and humbleness. Okay, so however, there's always a distinction between the Western perspective and the Islamic perspective. So you can see that in the Western perspective, leadership theories are simply worldly focused. What does that mean? They talk about organization, society, or oriented, traits, oriented traits. While in Islamic perspective, are both spiritual and social. They are both spiritual and social, to be utilized simultaneously in pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even when we talk about the social aspect, it is within that perspective, the spiritual perspective. By the way, that's why now they talk about, we have in Malaysia a few prominent scholars. One of them was with UIA, I believe, from Kuala of Economics. I forgot the name. Maybe Brother Shahran will remind us by writing or chatting. We have now, Alhamdulillah, people talking about spiritual leadership. So I just also want you to keep in mind spiritual leadership. Spiritual leadership, now some good Muslim academics, I think this professor was with the Kuala of Economics, but now he's attached to, I believe, Ministry of Higher Education. Okay. So